Hello and welcome to the 5-day sneak peek into Beachbody coaching. I decided to start this group because I realized that there are a lot of people who are interested in hearing about the opportunity, but they have a ton of questions and even misconceptions. So I thought that I would create a group that answers that for you or relieves some of the concern that you may have. And before you go thinking that you have to have some sort of amazing prerequisite in health, fitness, nutrition, or even business, I want to tell you a little about me and how I got started. I was the youngest of 4 girls, grew up in a single parent home. My mother was widowed when I was 2, so it was my mom and us 4 girls. And at a very young age, I developed anger and sadness. Like, couldn't explain it, just felt a void. And I, because of that, started drinking at a very young age, about 13. And it didn't take long for me to develop a pretty serious addiction to alcohol. For many years, I spent drinking. I got into the hospitality industry. It's all I've ever known. I started out as a server and became a bartender, and it just kind of came with the gig, you know. You would work, and then you'd go out afterwards, and you'd pretty much drink away all the money you just made. So from the span of the age 19 to 25, I actually had 6 alcohol-related arrests, 4 of them being DUIs. And I really thought that there wasn't much hope for me or success in this life. I remember very vividly going to visit an attorney to help me through my latest court date. And he said, well, I asked him, I said, you know, what will I ever do for work? I mean, who's ever going to hire me? And he said, honey, if I were you, I'd start thinking about creating my own business. And of course, at that time, I'm like, my own business, what? Like, how, who, what, when, right? Okay, so after that last arrest, I, by divine intervention, thank you, Lord, was able to kick the alcohol addiction. I stopped drinking right then and there, and I started a pursuit towards a healthier life. And that was health and fitness. My now husband lent me a little program called Insanity, and I started doing it. In the living room of the house I was living in at the time, he gave me like 2 of the DVDs, you know, not even the whole program. And I would just press play, and man, it was freaking hard. And just like everybody, I posted what I was doing on Facebook way before I even knew about the coaching opportunity. And a couple that I'd used to work with in the bars reached out to me and was like, hey, did you realize that there was a coaching opportunity that came along with that workout that you're doing? And of course, I hadn't known about it. But we went out and they told me about the opportunity. And I was thinking, this is it. You know, yeah, I can do that. Because no matter how many times I messed up and how much my past said failure, 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 I knew inside that I was meant to do something in some way for someone, that I was supposed to impact this world. So I said yes, without knowing what the heck it was or how I was even going to do it, and I became a coach. I said to my coach, what do I need to do? She said, you know, start drinking Shakeology and continue your fitness program. And that's exactly what I did. Now, I knew that I was going to make this business work, and I had no idea how. And the same week that I decided to become a Beachbody coach, I also found out that my husband and I were expecting a baby. Right? Like, aren't I supposed to be getting a better body? But I also knew that I had to break the cycle. I grew up in a household where my mom worked in a restaurant. She was a restaurant manager. It's all she ever knew. And she was always gone. And the time we woke up, she was asleep. We went to school, we got home, she was already gone. By the time she got home from work, we were asleep. It left a lot of room for mistakes as children, and it also left a lot of emptiness and fear inside of me, wondering if my mom would come home, wondering, you know, how we're was I ever, was supposed to feel safe without a parent around. And I knew that I had to break that cycle. So I'm pregnant. I'm back waiting tables, cliche, right? And I just became a Beachbody coach. And I said, I've got to make this work. I'm going to make this work. By the time I have my baby, I am going to have a business that allows me to stay home. I won't go back to this restaurant. And that's exactly what I did. Now, in this time, it's like, okay, I'm connecting people to health and fitness and a business opportunity that can 100% change their life. But it all begins and ends with fitness. I just started posting on Facebook my goals, my journey. Even though I was pregnant, I still worked out. I still drank my Shakeology. In fact, I used my Shakeology as my prenatal vitamins. And a lot of people are worried about that. But let me tell you, Shakeology is one of the best supplementations to anyone's diet, whether they're pregnant or not. Now, of course, you want to talk to your health professional. I had a naturopath look at mine, and she gave me the go-to on that. So I felt pretty confident while I was pregnant, that I was doing the best for me and my nail son. And all the while through pregnancy, just inviting other people to start their journey with me. I was just sharing what I was doing and inviting to challenge groups and getting people connected to the tools that were going to get them to reach their goals. And simultaneously telling people about the opportunity. I was so excited. Like, I knew, man, I have stumbled upon something really good here. And I couldn't wait to share it with other people, mainly because I grew up without money, and I knew how that affected people. And I'm not saying money's everything, but it sure does make everything a lot easier. Like Jim Rohn says, that money's not the most important thing in the world, but ranks right up there with oxygen. And I wanted to bridge people to an opportunity that would make their life a little easier. I reached out to my best friends, coworkers, past coworkers, single moms, and I knew a lot of single moms because, you attract into your life what you kind of know or are. And that was a big part of my mission. It was like, I'm going to help people who think that there's no other way. I'm going to help them create a way. And I knew that this was it. So I told people about the opportunity. And I invited them to just listen to what I had going on, kind of like you're in this group now, to hear what it's about. And really, that is what it is, just connecting people to an opportunity. It starts with health and fitness, but it becomes so much more. People that use Shakeology and a Beachbody fitness program, they get results, they start feeling better, they're excited, and they want to join the mission and pay it forward. So now you've got excited people who want to join your team and who want to set out and do the same thing, enlighten others, inspire others, and give the people around them an opportunity to reach their potential when they otherwise wouldn't even know what it is. And it's really amazing and inspiring and super cool. We just got back from our biggest celebration of the year, and I got to tell you, big things for this company, big things for us coaches. We're doing amazing work for our country, for Canada, and of course we'll be expanding one day. We've got a great mission with heart. Our CEO has a heart of gold. I mean, he really cares about us, and you can feel it when you're there, and you can see it when you listen to him. And that's what it is, guys. It's just an opportunity to become better and share that with others, to reach our own potential, to help other people reach their potential through health and fitness and through a business that, quite honestly, has radically changed my life. We're going to talk about the income earning opportunity and how the compensation plan and how this business can create financial freedom and wealth, probably beyond most of your rationalism. Like, how do you even put it into words? It's still hard to realize, but I want to tell you that opportunity is there to make a very good living for you and your family, to be able to bless others in more ways than this, to be able to give and donate to charities that mean something to you, be able to help your family, just live a little easier because that stress of financial burden isn't there. So guys, I could make this a 40-minute video, but all I'm going to say is I'm so glad you're here, and I cannot wait to share with you all the things that have been a part of my life through this business, and how it can be life-changing for you. So thank you for being here. I love you, and I can't wait to get to know you a little better, okay? So welcome to your 5-day coaching sneak peek, all right? I'll talk to you soon. Bye.